And thank you for tuning into Fosung Elizabeth Cookye's video gaming strategies. Instead of just going into the video game strategy, I always like to do a slight little background character review of the person I'm actually going to be showing you the combo videos, strategies, and tournament gameplay with, because I give the perspective of the player more insight of how I do things and the gameplay and the game itself, and how to become one with the game. As those who know me back home from New York City, and those who have gotten to know me here in the arcade scene, briefly here in San Jose, California, people understand that I am quite involved in the martial arts-based fighting games scene. And so when I play, it's a lot different than anyone else. I sing, I imitate, I do everything with the game. I'm very old school otaku, Japanese anime, and so on and so forth. So let's just get started. So today's video game strategy, of course, and the female that I'm focusing on is Mileena from Mortal Kombat 9. You know, for a while they've been pushing this female since Mortal Kombat 6 Deception, when they showed her in her Indian outfit and her short battle scene with Baraka. They never really showed the outcome of the match, but it looks like it ended in a draw. I'll be covering the majority of females from Mortal Kombat 9 from here on out for some time, along with other new games. I may cover some stuff from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But back on topic, Mileena from Mortal Kombat 9. So let's just get to it. Who is this woman? Well, Mileena was introduced as one of two female assassins that were personally by Khan's right-hand side, along with Kitana. Introduced in Mortal Kombat 2, but actually Mortal Kombat 12, if you know the storyline behind the scenes. Mileena was created by Shao Kahn to prohibit Kitana from finding out about her past, that he actually killed her actual father and used her as the token to legitimize his rule of the realm of Edenia. Mileena, who also would find this out, would realize that she is not a complete perfect clone of Kitana, but rather a grotesque imitation of not only Kitana's essence, but also of Baraka. Something went wrong with the operation and with the creation, and she has the body of Kitana but the face of Baraka. She would grow a bitter hatred for Kitana as the centuries would go on, as they grew up together, learned the dark arts under Khan's rule. Getting to it and taking it piece by piece without any confusion for those who don't understand, Mileena was sent to look after Kitana to make sure that she wouldn't conspire with the Earthrealm warriors of MK2. When she overstepped her boundary, she was murdered by Kitana before the actual match, and her essence was transported into the Netherrealm. About to face damnation into the Netherrealm, where most souls go for incompleted lives here in Earthrealm, she was given an offer that she couldn't refuse by Shinnok and his consort Quan Chi. She faced damnation or work for them. And seeing that this was an opportunity to find herself a new body and to go back into the living to get her revenge on Kitana, she took the opportunity to serve under a fearful rulership of Shao Kahn's father Shinnok, who was banished into the Netherrealm ages ago. Back in Mortal Kombat 3 and given a new body, resurrected by Shinnok, she was given the power of telepathy to look after and actually read Kitana's thoughts. But even then, her revenge would have to wait. She was teamed up with Noob Saibot and Ermac to spy on the events during the Mortal Kombat 3 tournament, as the majority of people subservient to Khan find himself in a state of mutiny. Of course, it was Liu Kang that delivered the final blow, and because of his defeat, not his death, would weaken the dimensional gates, which allowed not only Mileena to return back to Shinnok and conspire with an Edenian traitor known as Tanya to open up the gates to the Netherrealm. They was able to step into Outworld, as it seems, creating the Mortal Kombat 4 events. It would be a joint mission between Tanya, Mileena, Baraka, Quan Chi, and Shinnok, as they stormed the Edenian palace and put Sindel and Kitana on palace arrest. Mileena allowed Kitana to escape, thus seeing this an opportunity to get her revenge back so many years ago for her own death by her hands. With the defeat of Shinnok during the MK4 events, once again Mileena was bested by Kitana and then locked up into the Edenian cage where she would spend many years in that prison. Kitana thinking that maybe one day Mileena would someday reform. Seeing this as a case for Kitana to actually go and combine her Edenian forces with the Shokan forces, creating an ultimate alliance, they would actually conspire to take out Khan in his weakened state. Unfortunately, that was not the case, and when Quan Chi and Shang Tsung teamed up together for the Deadly Alliance, they supposedly taken out Khan, but in fact they took out a clone taken from the GameCube storyline. Mileena, who spent so many centuries after the MK4 events in the Edenian cell of Kitana's palace, will be re-released by Baraka, and them two would team up together, creating somewhere in between 5 and 6 the Deception events. They would be forcing Tanya, the traitor of Edenia ambassador, once again to work along with them, as all three of them became the Trinity and the backbone in forcing the Deadly Alliance political play. They are also the three that force Li Mei's people into building Shang Tsung's palace. Seeing this as once again an opportunity, Mileena would find out that during the end of the Deadly Alliance events, Kitana actually fell in battle as she defeated Quan Chi but lacked the power necessary to fight Shang Tsung. She was murdered. She was then resurrected by the Dragon King and forced to be the mistress of the Dragon King, and also to fight off her own mother in her palace and keep her on palace arrest. Mileena was then forced by the Dragon King to take control of what was left of Kitana's army and force them into a state of damnation. Realizing that she was actually in control of the most powerful army alliance in all of Earthrealm and Outworld combined, she then seized the power for herself and took Kitana's army and led them against not only Khan but Shang Tsung. She had no clue that Khan and Shang Tsung actually came together as an alliance and not only defeated her army, but then Mileena's deception was revealed before her. She then surrendered her loyalty to Shang Tsung once again. And Mileena's words from the deception event: "I am destined for greater things. I do not revel in following Shao Kahn or serving Shang Tsung. And seeing that I am greater for much better things in my lifetime, this is when Mileena will go and forward her sights onto realms that have not been taken as of yet. And that realm would be Edenia." As of right now, Mileena is now working for, once again, Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn, as we do not know the conclusion of the Armageddon Mortal Kombat 7 events. The last we've heard of Mileena was when she surrendered before Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung. Her job was to lead Shujinko into a trap where he would be used as a bargaining chip for Onaga, the Dragon King, to ally his forces with Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn. I know this seems like a lot, but this is an actual quick rundown of who Mileena is and her essence right now up until the Mortal Kombat 9 event. Mortal Kombat 8, of course, was MK versus DC Universe, but since that's a separate standalone storyline, and of course Mileena wasn't present in there, 9 is a sequel to 7 in the storyline events of Armageddon against Blaze and the Sons of Argus. So what does Mortal Kombat 9 hold for Mileena? Since this is a blast from the past and a reiteration of the events, it seems as though Mileena actually best Kitana this time around, but of course this is a reiteration of the events and not the actual canon storyline. We will have to wait and see when the game is released April 19th and we play through story mode. Alright, enjoy the video game strategy review.
Mileena. Scorpion.
Let us dance!
Vengeance will be mine! Round 1. Fight! Flawless victory. Round 2, fight! Mileena wins. Flawless victory. Round 3, fight! Mileena wins. Flawless victory. Fatality. Round 1, fight!
Good for you.
Flawless victory. Round 2, fight! Mileena wins.
Good for you.
Flawless victory. Round 3, fight! Finish him! Mileena wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.